heeft niet zoveel zin in een dief voor een kak moest doen. Just a message speak with the leader of the Dawn Guard. Ik heb gewoon geld nodig.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
Waar de fuck is die kak Sarko?
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Ah, this is good. But Jizargo, it is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo. There is much for Jizargo, to be sure. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jizargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt. Oh, the only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. Skyrim was not Jizargo's first choice. But Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jizargo to become great.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something? We're all trying to become better mages, right? Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me? Oh, good. I was afraid I'd... Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There! Now oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results. I'm not really sure. I think it's just a minor miscalculation on my part. I'm sure it will wear off soon. When it does, you'll be perfectly fine, and then we can try again. In the meantime, I'll see about figuring out what went wrong. All right, then.
New here too, eh? It's good to see another Nord. I feared I'd be the only one. Almost doesn't feel like Skyrim, being so far away from the rest of the world here.
Okay.
My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I... Well, throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning.
Okay. Geen geld op die manier. Even aankijken.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time. Didn't you know? Before the others returned home after Winterhold itself died, and so far, if only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be, I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me.
Yeah, where is
Let me give you a bit of advice. Even with Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. As for research, well, a sufficient explanation will cover almost anything. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college grounds. I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look, then.
Yeah. Nichts interessant.
All right, then.
Well, you're certainly making a name for yourself. Well, Beralda, Finis is... Don't let... If you can find... And finally, there's Colette.
Yeah, for Colette.
She may be difficult to get along with.
No shit.
She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic.
I think the college is due for a change in
I
leadership.
guess.
The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid, but it really is quite valuable. I don't think... You mean the...
Uh-huh.
When I've finished what... You mean the official sort of business?
Uh-huh.
Oh, gaat er gewoon weg. Eindelijk.
I still need... Exactly as I said it would. Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work this time. This will be worth it. Okay, now don't move at all. Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. I can fix this.
I have many important...
Oh
Your
no,
concerns
that's not
belong
good. Oh. Let me try again. This really isn't turning out the way I'd hoped. I'll get it right
Dog.
this time.
Okay, stop
I
it.
swear.
No, no, I want to find out what it is.
There. All better. Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? Oh, no, it hasn't. Let's be honest. I have a long way to go before I'm ready for the kind of advanced magic I've been attempting. But at least I know where to start now. Thank you. You've been a great help to me. Until next time.
Increase magic resistance by 10%. Are you from kidding me? Useless.
I need your help with something. We shouldn't have been disturbing Sarthal, no matter... Yes, I may have entered into an agreement with Enther. He had something I needed, so it was a mistake, and now I want... But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back. Until next time.
Urag can be very helpful. Just
Alright.
don't antagonize him.
And here.
There are some experiments the college... Oh my. How Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself. I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. Onmund knew this ahead of time and went through with it anyway. So, there's nothing more to be said. Yes, you see, the thing is, I'm not concerned with everyone's best interest. I find I'm only concerned with my own. I've already made it very clear that all of my trades are... Look how persistent you are. Onmund gave up the first time I said no. All right. Let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual was looking to acquire a particular staff. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. Are you following me? You're not very good at this, are you?
You want your staff
Look,
back.
I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. Understand now? Finally, we have an agreement. I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact. I hope you've got some... let's just take a look, then. All right, then.
Where the fuck is this stuff? Ja, hij hoopt zoveel. Let's go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Where are you? You just lousy faggot. I'm just gonna make you maggot, you cheap lousy faggot.
Enchanting
Okay.
services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. Until next time.
Deze Colette is niet hier binnen. In die andere zaal, daar komt hij nooit, want dat is de leerlingenzaal.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Iedereen in half element zit.
Can
Die
you
zou ik ook niet aan.
can you possibly help
En dan kunnen we
Jazargo?
een hele preek aan doen. Uit de medische school heb ik nooit iemand, daar geen in. Niemand serieus. Waar de fuck is dat weer?
Restoration?
Colette.
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you? Good. Good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in.
No, not really. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them. Until next time. Why am I I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Until next time.
Waarvoor kan sparen nog weer? Instructions. Avoid that.
Urag can be very helpful. Just don't antagonize him.
What? It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
No more. Ik kan dit nu niet doen.